I don't know, dog. We won't be in the Super Bowl for a while now, so we won't know.
That's a matchup maybe they go back to their outer third of the field as this game continues. Yeah, I think back to my high school coach, John Ford, used to say when we got big plays early in the game or good plays, they would say foul it away, lad, foul it away, because we want to come back to it later in a key situation. Then they come back to this one a little more often than that. Did he say laddie or did he say lad? Yeah, just a couple.
Oh my goodness, he failed.
I thought that was the guy who told me about this. Laddie, when you heard laddie, he's usually in a pretty good mood. Lad,
that nigga was gone then, Terry.
That's going to lead to a third down. Here's Price on third down. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar. And the Falcons are on a 3-0 advantage. So it's not in the record, but it's not far off. That'll go in the books as a 61-yard field goal.
And wasn't it weird to see a guy line up for a field goal on the other side of midfield? The ball came up, and you thought, it's that kind of man. Just get carrying and carrying, and he winds up sneaking it right
Hey,
so here comes
hey, man.
the Lakers offense now onto the field. And we get a glance here at their leader, the man who will be calling the plays under center.
You might just better go back and just restart without the players, dog.
Together here from the D-line.
Just use what you left.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. And after getting tackled, he's still down.
Hey, that's still your backup quarterback in there?
Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
That nigga season going down the drain, boy. Hey, you'll never do good your first year anyway, dog.
And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. They'll get 4 on second down, but it leaves them with third and still 9 to go. They'll look to throw here. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. But for last week's performance, which was so good, he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week. He got a lot of praise, and understandably so, from national media. Looking pretty good on that play, too.
And I love what he told us this week before the game. He talked about how much time they spend working on pass rush moves, every position. Because anyone could go after the quarterback in their defense, and you can see how they've all absorbed their lessons.
There'll be a 10-yard return following a...
And the Falcons got that turnover.
Taking over first and 10. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distance.
Nowhere to go. Here he
Come on, Price.
And the Packers pick it up. And he'll get this this ball
Lee.
at the 12-yard line.
Well, partly they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. To go here on second down. Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together.
This nigga spent out all kind of trouble. Man, this is a Green Bay cheating. Hey, man, what are we going to make playoffs, Tyree?
First touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Packers have taken the early lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level for the offensive lineman.
I'm just saying, dog. Division wide open.
Handling a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness. You got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
And a short kick, taking it about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they
Green Bay cheating like a mug.
And here now come the Falcons. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions.
They're just coming.
It's the numbers. You get an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set before defense. But when you turn it over, it changes momentum. And when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Now Price throwing again on 2nd and 10. Flush to his right. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Pretty darn good, as you see right there on your screen.
I'll echo that. Darn good. 2 touchdowns, right? And the ability to be in sync with each other, right? To understand that he's going to be where the quarterback expects him to be when the ball's thrown.
And to give this time to the tailback. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. So nothing there, but maybe you blame that on the blocking.
Yeah, at some point, you've got to win at the point of attack. And on that play, it was all the defense. They made it happen.
And they can't bring him into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And he's got some space here. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot.
Green Bay cheating, Tyree. They cheating.
It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. I don't know who all is to blame.
My score look like yours.
I love seeing pick 6s.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
Price, you about to lose your job.
Following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And a short kick, taking it about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
All comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right?
Can't be that big and fast.
For him from a week ago. 11 carries, 98 yards, 2 shy of 100.
And he scored his first touchdown of the year in last week's game. So now he's hoping that helped establish a rhythm. And maybe now he can score a few in bunches starting with this one.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time. Wow, that play got shut down in a hurry.
As soon as the snap came, you can see defensively they were just closing in. That was going nowhere.
Yeah, you count on your offensive line to give you a little bit of space, a little bit of time so you can make a move. There was none there for him.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Roman. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. Well, this is how you shape the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one.
I'm number 2 all the time, nigga. About to be that number 1 owner. No, they start over, nigga. Just because you started over don't mean I gotta start over. You just started over. What you talking about?
Let's face it, they got to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through.
His throw caught right around the 6. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
I know these wide receivers are about high-flying plays.
Nigga, you went from Brady Jr. and Watson to who? Burlack.
This time he finishes off a big play in the end zone.
Oh, that was a nice back shoulder throw.
In total, 8 plays. And the end result, an Atlanta touchdown.
They want to go 0-16. They might go have a defeated season.
Not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Terry. Is that by the time you get it turned around? I told you hired the wrong coach, man. That's what got you turned around last year when you hired the coach. I told you to fire your coach. You fired him and then you went. This time you went backwards. I told you what no good coaches out there, dog. You better off with the one you had.
Second quarter about to get underway with the Packers.
You better hope somebody good get fired.
But they face a 2nd and long to start things out. Now a handoff here to his running back. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. Well, a well-executed blitz, no doubt. Great job by the linebacker. Maybe the quarterback, if he could have seen that, could have audibled there.
Yeah, he needed to be in a different play because that one just meshed perfectly for the defense. All the gaps were filled except for the one the offense really wanted to
Man, them jokers cheating, man.
And he made a great tackle.
This was a scream. Oh, man, come on.
Getting across midfield to the 45. A big gain of 31 on 30.
I covered up the screenplay so the quarterback ran for 31 yards. Stiff arming and breaking all kind of tackles. You know, sort of kind of how he did during the playoff game.
It's going to be met at about the 43. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Looks like they're
There it is.
pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth so far.
That time.
4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. They'll run it now out of the gun. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
If you're the coaching staff upstairs, you might want to file that play away. Did you see how fast the safety closed?
Hey, Terry, everybody going to bed?
Made a big-time tackle. I want to try and check into a pass next time.
Got him for a loss. Really, really great play.
Who playing card? Me just.
No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
One of the things I love about this game is there's a match of wits throughout the game. Who's going to get the advantage? Who's going to catch someone off guard? It's like the offense thought they might catch the defense off balance with that play call, but unfortunately, that didn't work for them.
And this is on target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be
there you go,
disappointed
guys.
with that effort.
He's trying to create some momentum.
On first down.
Man, come on, 72.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
To throw is Price. To throw on second down. Flushed out right. Room here to run. And he's taken down, but not before he gets us into enemy territory across the 40. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
Partner, it's often that man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against.
Did you take all your cornerbacks with you?
Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which
and your linebacker.
Space and room, and they don't even know that he's taken off with it. What a big-time pickup on that play.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping.
Is that what's hurting you?
3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Nah, so your defense ain't balling.
Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
He may try and run for this. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
On 3rd down, he obviously wants to throw the football, but there's nowhere to go with it, so he takes off and goes. And nowadays, to get to the first down marker, he blows right past it and picks up big yardage. Partner, that's a great bit of improvisation.
And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons. Their mobile, agile quarterback with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Falcons are in for 6.
He didn't originally want to run, but he didn't see anything in the passing game, so he scrambled, and wouldn't you know it, he scores a touchdown anyway. It's awfully nice to have a quarterback who can make things happen with his legs.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken about the 12. And a big collision there as he winds up flat on his back. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And the last go-around for them, they tried that really, really long field goal, couldn't connect.
And in retrospect, I think a lot of people would say, well, why would you try one that long? You hurt yourself in field position, the ball comes out, there. And that only helps the other team. But I look at it as maybe it's a double shot of confidence. Confident the kicker could make it. And even if he missed, confident in their defense that they can hold him.
So 2 minutes to go in a wild first half. A reminder with halftime approaching, when we get there, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Larry Ridley will have first half highlights and analysis.
I hope he's iced down his throat because he's got a lot to get through because we've had no shortage of points scored in the first half.
It has been a fun track meet. And some big-time hitting going on there. He is knocked to the ground. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And the Falcons grab it.
Yeah.
And some room to work. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
Yeah.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this.
You can just hit the PlayStation button and turn it off.
There's going to be some traffic somewhere. They got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Dang it, he was down.
They're going to look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to go out of bounds at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work for the offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. This will be caught just inside the 10. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got and no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Shift together here from the D-line.
Let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. They'll set up to throw. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
Well, that was excellent coverage right there, and he definitely did the right thing, showing that discretion is definitely the better part of valor. Threw it away, preserved the opportunity to kick for a field goal.
And excellent coverage. And right now the human is controlling the defense, so good job, human. So a good kick that time, and he's able to redeem himself from the previous miss.
And fortunately for him, he got the chance to do that not long after missing the first time. Sometimes a whole game goes by.
Now, and that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they get it here. To throw on 2nd down. Price buying time to his left. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. That one goes for 24 yards.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a 1st down with a nice throw.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Man, stupid.
The 20, 10, and they will score. It's a Packer touchdown. So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. You talk about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a 2nd time.
10-point swing because you can't hold on to the darn ball.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. He's had a solid start to this game, but bottom line is they're losing, so he doesn't care about his stats. He just wants to right the ship on the scoreboard.
He wants to actually increase his stats because he feels like if he does, that means things will get better for his team, maybe get him back into the ball game or into the lead. In these situations, I remember playing with a quarterback once where he actually ran out onto the field first ahead of everyone else just to say, guys, let's go. Try and create that energy.
Picked up where he left off.
Well, so far he has 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He'll be looking
Unfortunately,
for that second touchdown now. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted.
He done conceded the season.
And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL, hard offenses that you're facing,
you can buy new stadium,
force
nigga.
them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
They'll throw now on the final play. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this week 3 matchup.
Price, you got one more turnover and you going to the bench.
Appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
You best show me something.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Green Bay offense now.
Right now, we on pace to be 1-2.
Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation
Sorry, you in the living room?
talked about, change things up a little bit.
Ask Mika that she sent that email.
A little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. A nice gain of 21 yards. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. They'll look to throw now on first down. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
The ball comes out.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team.
I don't need her to send me the email. I need them. Did she send them the email? All right.
The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him.
About the AC. They need to come fix the AC. Hot in here, nigga.
It's a gain of 19 down
But,
to 19, and it's a first down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime,
then who?
slow down this offense. It has not.
Hold on, let me see. She might have CC'd me on it.
Of everything that was discussed in the half,
Let me see.
just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Yeah, she sent it. All right, got it. I guess she just forwarded it to me too.
Look to throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield.
Yeah.
The Packers on third
Forward it to
down,
me.
2 for
Got it.
5 to this point. This is 3rd and 14.
Yeah, my ball was sweating, man.
It's coming and down he goes.
I remember when I was was a kid and all I wanted was a nickel so I could get that soda down at the fountain. And guess what? The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive backs, they covered well, allowed for the sass.
Sodas were a nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel so I could pay the proper price.
Okay, how much were they? A dime? What were they?
15 cents.
Tyree.
And his kick
Who in there with Misha?
push the lead up to double digits now and
Who
10.
in?
So the scoring drive encompasses
So
9
stupid.
plays, but the net gain, 3 points.
And you're
You
gonna
heard
have
me?
drives like that in this league. Sometimes you just gotta take the 3 and move on.
That just got me on speakerphone.
But
Fuck.
as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line.
Oh.
Now here's the signal call.
What mama
Getting
say?
ready to lead this offense again. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that
Good,
lead
they're
their
great.
team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. Let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him.
Come
They
on,
did only lead
Falcons.
3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense. That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket,
Terry.
got to the sticks, and picked up the first
Do what you
down.
think you need to do, dog.
Right, and that's complete. 17
I would
yards
stay
on
with the
pickup
Buck.
there, and the drive will continue.
And just ride it out,
Defense
dog.
put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right.
I'm tired. You still ain't listening, so
Get on his horse.
you wasn't listening, and you didn't listen when I told you not to do it then.
Yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard.
And you ain't listening now. I'm telling you to stay with them.
Price now looking to throw on second down. Dancing to his left. Finding room to the 20. And inside the
I
20
mean,
before
I'm going
the
to capitalize regardless.
A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was
You
able
ask
to
yourself
tuck it away
right now,
and get
who
away
has
for
the
a
better
gain.
team?
Escaping
Bucks or
the
Carolina?
right. Going right
Because
side
if
here
you
it
think
is.
Carolina got a better team, go back to Carolina, because that might be the team you end up playing with.
That'll be enough for another first down. It will.
They talk about mobility.
You might not be able to get none of your players back.
Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate
Well,
throwing
they-
on the run and picking up a first down.
Looking to throw.
Go get the staff then.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball
Create
goes
another character.
incomplete.
That's very well
Get the
timed
Panthers.
defensively, 'cause it's not a bad throw.
Fire the coach.
Collision came at the exact
Retire the character you just created. Hire the coach with your team.
Here's Price to throw on second down. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back.
Huh?
Incomplete in the end zone.
All right, Captain. It's batting
Just
down
don't
the
retire
back
your
to
Bucks owner, because if you retire him, you can't do nothing.
Now what do you think?
You're just gonna have two
Knowing what we just seen.
characters.
Again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you kind of run out of your running plays, fire another one into the end zone.
Decent gain on the scramble at 6, but now it's 4th. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's not even going to come
Nigga, I just
close
told you what to
picking
do.
up the first. They stop him right at
But
the line of scrimmage.
get the Panthers on them.
Offensively, they were ready
Do
for
you
that.
do you
Full-on
fire the
pass on
coach,
4th down, and they stop him
retire
short.
the Panthers on them,
Someone's got good real
and then sign the coach that you just fired from Carolina?
He dialed up a great
You're gonna have to retire the Panthers on them after you fire the coach.
They're going to feel awesome going to the bench after that big play.
That burst good for 20.
Or you can
Every team in the league always
create a new
wants
character and retire the Green Bay. I mean Tampa Bay on. I don't know, Terry.
It's your horse who's had a tough time.
That's how you get the staff. Create a character, be the owner, and then fire the coach and the staff, and then hire him in Green Bay. I'm at Tampa Bay. That's how you're gonna have to do that.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think that
But I don't think it's gonna make a bit of difference.
coaches all the time, right?
And how much they
You know, with the staff, like the training staff.
Talk about it all the time.
Only thing you need is the coach.
Turn it over. You just saw another one.
Opportunity. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And he is all the way up past the 20.
Hey, Trina. I don't see y'all still down there. It's 2 o'clock. What Jayla at? Jayla going to bed?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Huh?
That's right. Then gets it with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. They go play action here on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle
I ain't even look at your broadcast, man. I'm losing too, man. Green Bay cheat.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route.
I'm about to be down by 17 points.
A good pick up there of 20 yards.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them come.